Do you know what Arnold Schwarzenegger, Oprah, Bruce Lee, and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of the most successful people in the entire world all have in common? They had a couple primary affirmations that they used ever since nobody knew who they were not successful, and they were just trying to get above broke to try and move forward with their dream. That's what they all have in common. They understood the most powerful techniques to use affirmations, and that begins with I am. I am, right? Because what happens is most people say, I really wish that I could have more of this. I hope that I could have more of this. It would be great if, I'm not sure if it would happen, but I would really love it. And then they think that it's an affirmation. I want more money. I want more love. I want more excitement. It's implying that you don't have it already and that you're not really sure and you don't really know if you actually believe that it's possible to create it in the first place. So you've got to eliminate that first part altogether. It comes from I am and I am only, right? Because here's what you got to understand if you reverse a bit. Every thought has a chemical reaction. So I always tell the story of the monster under your bed. When you're a little kid, you thought there was a monster under your bed, you're screaming for the guardian in your house, whoever that might be. But or for me, Mom, there's a monster under my bed. And my mom comes in, she looks under the bed, she's kind of upset because it's the second time I've done it just that night, the fifth time that week. She's trying to get a good night's sleep. She helps me look underneath the bed, and when I look under the bed, she turns the light on and I see there's not a monster there. All of a sudden I relax. But what happened before then? I was not relaxed, right? Because I was having a thought that I got emotionally involved with in the present tense. There's a monster under my bed, it's gonna eat me. What happened? Every thought has a chemical reaction. Your nervous system sends electrical impulses through your body. What are electrical impulses? Well, first, what are emotions? Emotion, energy in motion. So my energy is in motion in a state of feeling. That state of feeling is fear, is panic. The result is physiologically I have a chemical reaction. My hands start getting really sweaty. My heart starts beating. What happens when you believe something, whether it's true or not true, that is kind of negative? What happens? You have a physiological reaction to it. What occurs in your body? Your hands start sweaty, maybe your posture comes down and you get really nervous. I'm not good enough to build my dream career or make more money, or I couldn't ask that person out, they'd say no. What happens? We have a physiological reaction to that affirmation. Most people use affirmations all the time, but they're using negative affirmations unconsciously all the time because you have a subconscious mind that controls 95% of your life. And if you don't take control of that, what happens is you recreate the same negativity your entire life. So if you use the monster under your bed as an example, what you'll find is you can have an affirmation that isn't even true, and you can create the experience for yourself as if it's true. People do that all the time when they think their romantic partner is cheating on them. They're about to get fired from their job. People think the economy is going to get ruined every day of the week, and they live their entire life in panic and fear. We do that all the time because every thought we have, whether it's true or not true, your subconscious mind doesn't care. It accepts it as true if you emotionalize it long enough, and it creates it in your body and your nervous system as if it's true. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? One of the most famous actors ever. This guy was from a tiny little town in the middle of Europe. He had one light in his whole house, and he became not only one of the most famous actors ever, not only the face of bodybuilding, but he became the governor of California. When he was like 8 years old, he was carrying an index card with a statement that I am a world famous actor and bodybuilder. All of his friends thought he was weird. In fact, he didn't really have any friends. You see that with Bruce Lee, you see that with Oprah. They're all doing this. And so what you gotta do is take it I am in the present tense, because you wanna embody it as if it's true now, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real, right? It's like the young lady in high school that is in perfect shape. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. But every time she looks in the mirror, she doesn't actually see what's there. She sees the pattern plan in her subconscious mind. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm 20 pounds overweight. Even though she's 20 pounds underweight, she still sees herself as 20 pounds overweight. It doesn't matter what's actually there. What matters is what's in here, which reproduces what you experience out here. And so that's how affirmations work. That's the most powerful technique to understand, is your subconscious mind only receives information in the present tense. That's why I have a free success hypnosis that I give to everyone. It's right down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, because most people are brainwashed by the world, and I want to share what changed my life and what's changed thousands of people's lives. Is if you can get hypnosis, if you can start to brainwash yourself towards prosperity, towards abundance, towards opportunities, instead of the old stories in your head, what happens is you start to reprogram the subconscious mind. The affirmations start to work. You start to utilize the law of attraction. So I always put that down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, because that's what the most successful people in the world are using. So if you want to understand affirmations better, it only works in the present tense. Do not use it in the past. Do not use it in the future. Do not use I hope. Do not use I wish. Do not use I don't really know, but this would be nice. Eliminate all of those things and only come from the present tense experience. And you can start to play this game with yourself. This is where the technique gets really powerful. This is where the affirmation gets really powerful, is that you can use it all in the present tense, and you can play a little game with, with yourself. You can play a little game like I do with my fiance, where sometimes intentionally things that quote unquote do not exist in the physical world yet, we talk only in the present tense. We call it oogling, where we just talk about, man, I'm so happy and grateful that I made that video last week and it got 3 million views, and then all of a sudden my subscribers on YouTube went up by 10,000 new subscribers in a matter of 12 hours. I'm so grateful that I got like thousands of messages of people's lives that were transformed, and that it allowed me to go run seminars in Ireland and in Europe and all through Canada, and that there was all these new people that got to read my books and experience, and you talk like that. So what I invite you to do is to yourself. If you're by yourself, that's fine. If you have a friend that's into this, a lover that's into it, you can do it with them too, and you can call it oogling, or my friend Kyle Cease calls it Kalegoing, and you can do whatever you want, right? And you can start talking in the present tense. That's how you start to retrain your mind. Just like if you want to run a 6-minute mile, you got to start training your mind for a 6-minute mile. If you want to start training your mind to embody a new affirmation, what you've got to do is come only from the present tense. I am. That's the most powerful secret in the entire world, is I am. Because I am, you only exist in this moment. That's the only time that you exist. So I am, and any statement you're putting at the end of it, if you realize that every thought is a chemical reaction, it controls how you feel, it controls your energy state. Your energy state dictates what you attract back into your life and the action that you do or do not take. When you understand that, I am is the most powerful statement in the entire world. I am a world-renowned thought leader that's inspiring millions of people. That's way different than, man, I'd really like to be a thought leader that got to inspire a lot of people, and I mean, I hope that would happen. That's not a powerful affirmation. It is an affirmation, but it's not powerful. And the title of this video is the most powerful affirmation in the entire world and the techniques to use it. So come from I am and start to talk to yourself all the time in the present tense. Start to talk to other people in the present tense. Start to only accept the image of your mind and start to give less attention to what you see with your eyes and hear with your ears. And if you go from in here, inside your mind, the image that you have, in due time, your eyes and ears will start to pick up on what was in your mind, because it'll manifest itself as reality. So what I invite you to do is write down below I am in all caps with some exclamation points, so I know that you understand the gist of this video, that you need to start speaking in the present tense, because you only receive information subconsciously in the present tense, not in the future, not in the past. Right now, you accept right now. So comment down below I am, so I know we're all on the same page, and then let me know, please. I'd love to know what is the rest of your affirmation after I am. You know by now mine is that I'm a world-renowned thought leader that gets to inspire millions of people, right? So what is yours? and I hope that this inspires you. I hope that you start using oogling, or like my friend Kyle C says, Claygoing, and start to use that with a friend. Start to use that with yourself while you're driving. You can even talk to yourself while you're driving. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm able to inspire millions of people. I'm so happy and grateful that now my business finally took off and I fell in love and I found an awesome soulmate, and I'm exercising every single day, and today is going great. Everything is going on. And start using the present tense to start to reprogram your subconscious mind, because our whole life is based off of perception, not what actually is. It's based off of perception. And so if you start to reprogram your point of perception using affirmations positively in the present tense towards what you want, you can change your whole life. This is Jake Ducey from JakeDucey.com. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure you press the subscribe button. I got my free success hypnosis. It's right down below, jakeshypnosis.com. You can listen to it immediately. Start to program your subconscious mind for more success, more good luck, more prosperity, and more of all the things that we desire in our lives, but we've been programmed negatively by our culture, and we're like, I've been doing my affirmations, why aren't they working? Well, it's because subconsciously you haven't programmed that yet, so that's why I put it down. You can use it right now. So I hope that you enjoy this. Make sure you comment in "I am" down below with your statement after that. Give this video some likes, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.